Done a lot more work on the automaton, although it may not be obvious, but he's got a new gearbox which is much better, and I've added a crank handle so that I can turn it slowly by hand. I did buy a nice motor gearbox off eBay which is actually very good. It's 10 revs a minute, so it's nice and slow. Unfortunately the actual motor didn't work, but I found a replacement amongst my stash of bits, and that's a straight replacement for the manual handle. But it's got so much torque, if I run it and something snags up it just breaks things, so it's much safer to turn it by hand. You can see I've now got a 2-cam arrangement rather than a simple eccentric, and I'm slowly trying to tune them to get the two actions working in sympathy. I've got him catching hold of the string now, but the problem is there's so much torque that where the gears are pinned onto the shaft, they can slip. Well, they're held on with grub screws, so what I'm going to have to do, I think, is pin the gears onto the shaft and then adjust the timing by rotating the cam relative to the shaft, you know, slackening off this screw, moving the cam a tad and then tightening it up again. An awful lot of trial and error. These little fingers stop the cam slipping off the cam follower. Got a nice return spring there which helps, but the timing now is looking a lot better. So if I pan out a bit, you can see he comes up. I need to lift this left elbow up a bit more, then he drops. Doesn't quite catch the string, although he does sometimes. Starts pulling it back, and this is the point where the gear starts slipping on the shaft. So we're getting there, but it's all been tidied up significantly. Awful lot of fine fiddling. You can see the 2 control rods are running from near a central point here, and just the position of this loop that the control rod goes through can make a huge difference. There's quite a lot of slop everywhere, but yeah, beginning to get there.